Alright, it's Sapiens, guys. Time for another reading of Freedom versus Communism, The Economics of Survival. I'm still on book 1 of 8, so we're going to do the next chapter, and I've did a video separately to answer one of my commenters on one of my other videos. Was talking about that he basically, like, I really give a shit about Cuba wanting a communist revolution, and he was comparing it to capitalism, American capitalism and Coca Cola, and somehow, I guess in his comment, he was saying that Cuba is better than us because it wants a communist revolution, while us capitalism, cares about making Coca Cola, which I don't drink that much Coca Cola, especially when I haven't eaten anything. First, it gives me a stomachache anyway, but it's called the entrepreneurial spirit, the right to actually have a business and make money. And anyway, this guy has some picture of some stupid communist military leader, I think that's what it is, in the corner of his YouTube. Probably a teenager that is going by the shit that he's being told. But in real big, he has a picture of Assassin's Creed, which is pretty cool. But my question to him would be, without any kind of capitalism at all, and I made a long-winded comment to him about I'm against the crooked side of capitalism too. I'm for the capitalism that gives us and everybody watching this video, if he has some kind of idea to start a business, he can have it and be able to not have to worry about some big companies is bullying you out of business, or because they have money and power, right, force you out of business, or get their buddies that are politicians because they got money and power to make laws to kick you out of, regulate the hell out of you, to kill the competition, kill the competition. And that's the shit that people are doing. That's why people don't like communism, the mob style shit, plus they're like in the mafia movies, they do sign this company over to us, or give you an offer you can't refuse, and yada. But anyway, I was going on and about that. I said I was going to make an extra video about that, but one more thing before I go on, read this if he's watching. How in the hell, if you had a communist overthrow of any government, how in the hell is anybody gonna have any kind of entrepreneurial spirit, or even feel compelled to be a developer and make a video game like Assassin's Creed, if he wasn't making some kind of money? If being a game developer and do all the things that go into making Assassin's Creed or any video game, if he wasn't gonna make shit out of it, unless you were one of them other people on YouTube that said their version of it wouldn't be like that, but a lot of game developers that make a video game, they kind of like to make a lot of money, and I said about caring about the consumer. So you don't do away with all capitalism, it's just the crooked side, and a communist government will just but anyway, geez, I'm 4 minutes into this video already too, so this will be, I think, the video addressing him, and then I'm going to make another video to do the next chapter of this, okay? Or should I read it now? I don't know. I'm 4 minutes into it. Alright, I'll read it now, but yeah, keep that in mind, folks. Anybody that cares, just thinks that a communist revolution is so great, and you like video games, and you're like, well, how in the fuck are you gonna make how in the fuck is a game developer going to want to design a game like Assassin's Creed or anything, which a lot of work and all his knowledge goes into it, okay, and his heart and soul all goes into it. And if he's not going to make a lot of money, and if he ain't going to, how the hell is he going to get interested in developing a game? And how would such a thing like developing a game like Assassin's Creed or anything, how the hell would it happen without some kind of, capitalism involved, where the said developer of a game like Assassin's Creed wouldn't make a pretty good deal of money, better than making a minimum wage job or whatever. If he didn't have that, like an entrepreneurial spirit going with it, make lots of money to pay off all the student loans and everything else that he went to school to pay for a video game, okay, yeah. Tell me, you show me, And yes, like I said too, the crooked side of capitalism, all the people in Wall Street, all the stuff you heard in years ago, like remember Enron, the company Enron, all these companies that are doing all this crooked ass shit, you know what I mean too. And I told him about the Motorhead song, just because you have the power don't mean you have the right, Hey, go look up the lyrics of the Motorhead song, just because you have the power, yeah. Yeah, you may be a businessman with a sack of loot, but you're something like that. But all I see is a slimy lizard in an expensive suit, and all that. And the whole lyrics of that song, I believe in. That's about the certain people's greed, and capitalism and politics, all the greedy, shady mob type shit and all that stuff too. But people like you and me, without some version of capitalism, is like people like you and me if we wanted to work hard and have a business, you don't get that with a communist revolution. They promise it and it never happens. So the only way to do is have checks and balances, and hopefully what we have in here in our country doesn't get worse, But 7 minutes into this video, geez, am I going to be able? Okay, this chapter. You know what? I was going to make the crit. Yeah, I wasn't. I was going to say that in another video. All right. I'm just going to do this in the same video. Okay, here it goes. The next chapter. Communism comes to Russia. Is what this is called here. So anyway, alright, I'm going to go ahead and 8 minutes into this video. I'm going to go ahead and read it in a separate video. So I got my message across in this video. So okay, I'm going to stay tuned for the reading of the next chapter here, which I was supposed to do in this video, but I went ahead and talked about my one commenter. Okay.